Hello, folks. I just want to ask a question or two about the plague. Now, we all know what's going on with the plague, or at least we think we do. Now, before I ask a question or two, I just would like to say categorically, in my opinion, if you are uninformed about this in any way, or you take one side or another in any way, without thorough information, yet you possess a modern day phone, then you are willfully ignorant. And you really don't deserve the position in life you have. Because these days, any government information, medical information, that sort of thing, you can check yourself. Gone are the days when doctors were gods. I like doctors. Twice in the last few years, they've actually saved my life. And I've had some wonderful surgeries done by them. But they are not gods, and you are allowed to question. So I just wanted to get that out there. Now here we go. The plague. Here's a couple of questions for you. Did you ever read in history about this? The great bubonic plague that spread through Europe. Excuse me, I'm having a drink while I'm talking to you. Bit rude, but there you go. Hey ho. That spread through Europe. People were dying in the streets, and when they didn't die in the streets, and by the way, that's not a line, they were dying in the streets. People were begging the gods for mercy, literally. And bodies were being thrown out of houses into the street. So here's my first question. If you turn off your TV, if you turn off all social media, if you do not have any verbal interaction with anyone for the next 48 hours, or let's say that in the last 48 hours, that's better, in the last 48 hours, you've had none of that. How would you know there was a plague? How would you know? Now, I could be immediately attacked for this, and people saying, well, I know people who've been very ill, I know people who've died. Well, I actually have a friend whose mother did die of COVID. But the truth of the matter was she died with COVID. It was COVID that finished her off, and it's a tragic thing, and it devastated him. And he had some form of illness, whether it was COVID or whatever. He was very, very ill. He managed to recover. And at one point, paramedics were actually called out to him, but his mother died. So I have seen the effect of what could be out there. But I'm talking in generality. If you had no social media, no TV, no radio, and no verbal contact with anybody, how would you know there's a plague? My contention is you wouldn't know. Would you? Take it.